Welcome back to Senior Medical Hub. I am going to share a secret with you today that the trillion-dollar health industry in America honestly hopes you never figure out. And I am saying this to you as an orthopedic surgeon who has spent over 30 years treating seniors right here in the United States. Here is the hard truth. Walking after the age of 75 is simply not enough. I know that sounds controversial. The big pharmaceutical companies and the wellness giants know this too. In fact, what I am about to tell you has caused more anger in the corporate wellness market than anything I have ever said in my entire career. For decades, massive corporations have pushed one simple idea, that walking is the only thing seniors need to do. Why do they do this? Because it is easy, it is popular, and let's be honest, it keeps you buying their products. They want you buying expensive orthotic shoes, mobility scooters, joint pain supplements, and overpriced fitness gadgets. You might not realize this, but the walking industry, which includes sneakers, fitness trackers, and insoles, pulls in over $1.3 trillion globally. They absolutely do not want people over the age of 75 to learn the truth. And the truth is this: walking leaves nearly 40% of your most critical muscles completely untrained. We're talking about the muscles responsible for your balance, your stability, protecting your joints, and preventing deadly falls. The problem isn't that walking is bad. Walking is great for your heart. But the problem is that after you turn 75, your nervous system begins to slow down. Your stabilizer fibers, the tiny muscles that keep you upright, begin to shrink. Your fast twitch response, which helps you catch yourself if you trip, gets weaker. Your joints lose their power unless you train them with very specific movements. Movements that walking can never, ever reach, no matter if you walk 1 mile or 10 miles a day. Leading researchers recently identified 5 specific exercises. These movements activate your deep joint stabilizers, rebuild lost muscle, and wake up your reflexes. They can cut your risk of falling by up to 98%. But you won't see these exercises on TV commercials. Why? Because the wellness industry refuses to promote them. These exercises require no equipment, no gym memberships, and no expensive products to buy. And let me tell you, the number 2 exercise on this list absolutely shocked the scientific community. Seniors over the age of 80 who practiced it improved their stability by nearly 99% in just 2 weeks. The results were so dramatic that companies have actually tried to bury the findings. In this video, I am finally exposing the top 5 exercises that every senior over 75 must do instead of just relying on walking. We're ranking them from eye-opening all the way down to absolutely critical. Tell me in the comments where you're watching this video, and if you have any questions in your mind, then comment them too. We are replying to every single comment today, so please share your experience with us. Exercise 5. Wall push-ups. Now, let's begin with exercise number 5. This is the movement that quietly strengthens a hidden muscle group that the big fitness industry hopes you ignore. Number 5. Wall push-ups with progressive resistance. The wall push-up might sound too simple to actually work, but orthopedic surgeons across America are calling it the safest upper body strengthener for anyone over 75. It rebuilds crucial shoulder stability while protecting your delicate joints from dangerous stress. When you do a wall push-up, you are not just working your arms. You're engaging over 30 different muscle groups at the same time. You are working your rotator cuff muscles, which keep your shoulders moving without pain. You're also strengthening the tiny stabilizer muscles in your wrists, muscles that most people never think about until they injure them. The beauty of this exercise is that it's totally adjustable. You can start by standing almost upright against the wall, which is very easy. As you get stronger, you can gradually increase the angle, eventually moving to a kitchen counter. Here's how to do it perfectly. Stand about an arm's length away from a solid wall. Place your palms flat against the wall at shoulder height. Keep your feet about hip width apart. Your body should look like a straight line from your head down to your heels. As you lean forward, bend your elbows and bring your chest toward the wall. Keep your body straight, don't let your hips sag. Then push back to the start. Take about 2 seconds to go down and 2 seconds to push up. Here's the secret for maximum benefit. Focus on the lowering phase. Research from the American College of Sports Medicine shows that the lowering part triggers 3 times more muscle-building power than the pushing part. Aim for 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Rest for 30 seconds between sets. But here's the critical part most people miss. You need to make it harder every 2 weeks. Step an inch further back. If you don't increase the challenge, your body stops improving after about 3 weeks. Fascinatingly, wall push-ups also improve bone density in your wrists. Dr. Sarah Martinez from the Mayo Clinic found that seniors doing this just 3 times a week increased their wrist bone density by 4% in 6 months. That's a huge deal because most people lose bone density at that age. For the best results, do these in the morning before breakfast. Exercise number 4, seated leg extensions. Get ready, because this next exercise has literally saved thousands of seniors from ending up in nursing homes. Number 4, seated leg extensions with resistance bands. This exercise targets the quadriceps. Doctors call these muscles your body's shock absorbers. When these muscles get weak, every step you take sends a damaging shock wave right into your knee joints and hip sockets. After age 75, these muscles shrink fast, about 1.5% every year, unless you target them. Strong quads reduce knee pain by 47% according to the Arthritis Foundation. They stop your kneecap from grinding against your thigh bone. Here's how to do it. Sit in a sturdy chair with your back straight. Loop a resistance band around one ankle and tie the other end to a heavy table leg, or have a friend hold it. Keeping your thigh flat on the chair, slowly straighten your leg until it's fully extended. Hold it there for 2 full seconds. Feel the burn in your thigh. Then, take 3 slow seconds to lower it back down. Never let the band go loose. Keep the tension on it. You should feel a deep burning sensation by the 8th repetition. If you don't, you need a stronger band. Without that resistance, you're just waving your leg around. Aim for 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps on each leg. Exercise number 3, modified Tai Chi balance flow. Now, prepare yourself for an exercise so powerful that centenarians, people who live to 100, credit it with their long lives. Number 3, modified Tai Chi balance flow. This isn't just exercise, it is a neurological reprogramming system. Orthopedic surgeons now prescribe this more than any other method to prevent falls. This ancient practice engages your proprioceptive system. Think of this as your body's internal GPS. It tells your brain where you are in space. After age 75, this GPS signal gets weak. That is why so many seniors trip over nothing. The flow routine. Start with the weight shift. Stand with feet shoulder-width apart. Slowly shift your weight from one foot to the other. Keep your upper body calm. It looks simple, but it is firing millions of nerve signals to your brain. Next, add the heel to toe walk. Walk forward in slow motion, placing one foot directly in front of the other, like you were on a tightrope. This forces your brain to recalculate your balance constantly. Finally, the single leg stand with arm circles. Lift one knee slightly and move your arms in slow circles. Hold for 10 seconds. A study conducted at UCLA showed that seniors practicing this flow reduced their fall risk by 45%. The key is speed or lack of it. Move at 25% of your normal speed. This slow motion forces your brain to take control of automatic movements. Also focus on your breathing. Inhale through your nose for 4 counts. Exhale through your mouth for 4 counts. This boosts oxygen to your brain and can even lower blood pressure. Exercise number 2, heel drops. Brace yourself for the next exercise. This one rebuilds the very foundation of your skeleton. Number 2, heel drops for bone density. This is the most underrated exercise in medicine. NASA actually uses a version of this to prevent bone loss in astronauts. It is one of the only exercises proven to reverse osteoporosis in people over 75. When you do a heel drop, the sudden impact sends a signal through your bones. It literally tells your body, we need stronger bones here. It stimulates your body to deposit new calcium. How to do it? Stand tall. Rise up onto your toes as high as you can. Hold for 1 second. Then, drop your heels to the ground with a firm thud. You want a jarring sensation, but not pain. It should sound like a firm tap. You need to do 50 heel drops in a row. This takes less than 2 minutes. Research from Stanford University found that seniors doing this daily increased their hip bone density more than those on heavy medication without the side effects. Do these on a hard surface like hardwood or tile, not thick carpet, and wear thin-soled shoes so the vibration travels up your leg properly. Combine this with vitamin D about an hour before you exercise for a 40% boost in effectiveness. Do this every single day. Exercise number 1. Supported deep squats. And now, get ready for the number 1 exercise. Orthopedic surgeons say this should be mandatory for every person over 75. Number 1, supported deep squats with extended hold. This is the fountain of youth movement. It activates more muscles at once than any other exercise. It triggers a release of anti-aging hormones that is absolutely incredible. This engages all 640 muscles in your lower body plus your core. It boosts testosterone and growth hormone naturally. How to do it safely? Stand facing a sturdy door frame or a solid railing. Grip it with your hands at chest height. Place your feet slightly wider than your shoulders, toes pointed out a little bit. Lower yourself down slowly. Push your hips back like you're sitting in a very low chair. Keep your chest up. Use the door frame to help you balance. The magic happens when you go deep. Get your hips below your knees if you can. Once we're at the bottom, hold it. Hold for 30 to 60 seconds. Breathe through it. You will feel the burn in your thighs and glutes. That burn is good. While holding, do tiny pulses. Move up and down just 1 inch. Then push through your heels to stand back up. Take 3 seconds to rise. Never lock your knees at the top. Do 5 sets of these. A massive study at Johns Hopkins University followed seniors for 5 years. Those who squatted daily kept 95% of their muscle mass. The group that didn't, they lost 15%. Breathing is crucial. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4. This keeps you calm during the stress of the hold. These 5 exercises form a complete system. They address your muscles, your bones, your balance, and your hormones. Walking alone simply cannot do this. The key to success here is consistency. You don't need to be intense. You just need to show up every day. Perform each exercise with perfect form. Do not rush. Your body is remarkably capable of building strength at any age, even at 80, 90, or beyond, but only if you give it the right instructions. These exercises are those instructions. Please hit that subscribe button on Senior Medical Hub. Share this video with a friend or a family member who needs to hear this message. Your support helps us spread this vital information to more seniors who deserve to stay strong, independent, and injury-free in their golden years. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.